Good morning student. Today I am going to teach you about the classification of bacteria on the basis of gram staining. So main objective of this topic is number 1 is to differentiate between two types of bacteria, that is gram positive and gram negative, on the basis of gram staining. And number 2, to know the procedure of gram staining. And third one is to understand how the gram stain affects the bacteria on their cell wall composition. So bacteria were classified on the basis of gram staining into two groups, gram positive and gram negative. So this differential staining technique was first introduced by a Danish bacteriologist Hans Christian Gram in the year 1884. So that technique was known as a gram staining. So on the basis of that, gram positive appears as a violet in color after staining, and gram negative bacteria appears as a red in color after the gram stain. Let's see the procedure for the gram staining. So number 1, you have to take a clean grease free slide. Number 2, make a smear of the bacterial sample with the help of taking a fresh bacterial suspension and make a smear. So after the smear preparation, you'll go for a air dry and heat fix. Okay, after heat fixing, you'll just add a crystal violet and keep for 30 to 1 minute and then rinse with water. In the next step, you'll just add a grams iodine solution for 1 minute and then wash with water. After this, you'll wash with 95% alcohol or acetone for about 10 to 20 seconds and rinse with water. So at the final stage, you'll have to add safranin, which is a counter staining, for 1 minute and rinse with water. Then after rinsing with water, you'll just do the air dry, blood dry and observe under the high power microscope. So under microscope, you'll see the differentiation of color, that is gram positive appears violet in color and gram negative appears red in color. So the next is the basis of the gram staining. So main basis of the gram staining is the bacterial cell wall. In the slide, that is the gram positive bacterial cell wall, it consists of a two layer, thick peptidoglycan layer and a internal plasma membrane. But in the gram negative bacteria, it consists of a three layer, outer membrane layer, inner middle thin peptidoglycan layer and the inner plasma membrane. So let's see the mechanism of the gram stain. When you add crystal violet and iodine solution, they will form a CVI complex at the internal cytoplasm. Okay, so because of the thick layer of the peptidoglycan, when you add the 90% ethyl alcohol, that doesn't completely penetrate because of the thick wall of the peptidoglycan. So it cannot completely remove the CVI complex. So it retains within the cytoplasm. So when you added the safranin solution, it is unable to take the color of the safranin. So it looks like a crystal violet because it retains the color of crystal violet and appears as a violet after gram stain. So but in case of gram negative bacteria, since there is a thin peptidoglycan layer, so it also forms a crystal violet and iodine complex within the cytoplasm. But when you added 90% ethyl alcohol, that time it can completely remove or dissolve the lipoprotein layer. So the crystal violet solution, color cannot be retained within the cytoplasm. So it becomes colorless in nature, and when you add the safranin, that is counter stain, it takes the color of the safranin and becomes red in color after gram stain. So thank you.